last week's presidential debate absolutely had an impact on this race. Not only did both candidates give a, not great, to put it mildly, performance, Trump's was clearly far, far worse than Joe Biden's. And his horrid performance has had a material effect on this race that, according to pollsters, is not something you usually see. There is rarely, according to pollsters, this singular event that has such a massive impact on a political race. But they believe that last week's debate and Trump's horrendous performance is why, in the latest poll from Wall Street Journal, NBC News, Joe Biden has opened up a 14-point lead over Donald Trump. 53% of registered voters say it's Biden. 39% say they're going to vote for Trump. That is one of the largest margins we have ever had in at least all of my years, my over a decade and a half of covering politics here in the United States. We haven't had that. That kind of gap has not existed. It did not exist between Trump and Hillary at this point. It did not exist between Obama and Romney, or Obama and McCain, or Bush and Kerry, or even Bush and Gore. Certainly didn't exist in, Clinton versus Dole, or Clinton Bush. This is unprecedented in the lives of a lot of Americans. We have not seen this kind of gap. And in fact, Biden has now pulled ahead on senior citizens. There has been a double-digit flip nationally of senior citizens going from Trump by double digits to Biden by 1 point. Trump loses. Elections held today, Trump's done, and he's done in a landslide the likes of which has not been seen in the modern political era at all. It's an absolute embarrassment to him. And here's the fun part about all of this. For months and probably for about a year now, we've been talking about polls. And every one of them, I have had to say, listen, there's still plenty of time. There's still, there's 6 months left. Hell, I think at one point there was 9 months left. There's 6 months. There's 3 months. There's less than 1 month. These polls do matter now. These are real numbers we're looking at and talking about. This is what the public sees. And the other great thing about it, though, if the pollsters are correct, and it is that the debate is the singular factor that gave Biden a 14-point swing in his favor, that, coupled with the fact that Donald Trump insists that he won and refuses to change the course, that means that Biden's lead at this point would only get larger unless Biden self-sabotages. Now, I do not agree with the Biden campaign's decision to pull their negative ads. At the same time, I've spent a lot of time watching TV and even honestly playing apps on my phone, playing games on my phone, and I have seen a lot of negative Biden ads against Donald Trump. So I don't know if they were legit pulling their negative ads or if it's just a slow process. I'm still seeing them, and I love it. Keep it up. Don't pull them. Trump said they're not pulling theirs, so you don't pull yours. The other thing that could be an X factor here is Trump's COVID diagnosis and his hospital stay. Is that going to endear him to the public? Are they going to say, I feel bad for him. He had COVID. Honestly, I don't think so. I know it happened in the UK. It happened with Boris Johnson. And they're warning, hey, look what happened to us. Look what happened to us. Sure. It's not the same situation, though. We have a president who already was not trusted by the public to handle the pandemic. He has lied to us not only about how bad the pandemic is, he has lied to us about the efficacy of certain treatments and preventative measures like masks and hydroxychloroquine. He swears hydroxychloroquine works. Studies show it does not. He swears that masks are not important. Studies show they are. They lied to us about the timeline of his infection. He knew as early as last Wednesday. He still intentionally exposed himself to other people. The donors are pissed. Yeah, this isn't going to be a repeat of Johnson in the UK with it. This is going to hurt him, especially when the public already trusted Biden over Trump on this issue, again, by double digits. Biden is now also leading with men over 50 in this new poll. Based on what I have seen, going through the individual numbers, it does not appear at this point that Donald Trump is winning with any demographic in the country. That's unprecedented. And what's even more unprecedented is that none of it has to do with how awesome Joe Biden is. It's because everybody just hates Donald Trump that much.